right, well, let's get this party started.
It is like a party in here. It's East
I
Coasters.
love it.
Like,
I love it. We get it started with some good music. If we can get the music up, it would be great.
I love it.
Welcome, Gap family. We are fired up and so excited to have you here on today's Gap Mastermind. And you already know this room is where leaders grow, strategies are shared, and agents get to level up. So grab your notebooks and lean in, because today's session is going to spark some serious momentum in your business. So today we're talking about building a thriving B2B network. How many of you all, if you can show us in the chat, are getting tons of business, let's say on referral, right? Referral business, where you're networking and connecting with other amazing agents nationwide. So we're not just building our pipelines here, we're building powerful partnerships that multiply our impact. And so leading us today is someone who is a dear friend of mine for several years now, and somebody I consider a mentor and someone I look up to, who embodies resilience and heart and strategic hustle. Meet my dear friend, DeAnn Dillard. She went from working at Starbucks as a single mom to selling 12 homes her first year and being crowned Rookie of the Year. And by year 2, she had doubled that, becoming a top producer in her community. But it's her comeback story that's truly inspiring. And so after a heartbreaking loss of her daughter, DeAnn moved to San Diego. She joined eXp Realty and built a national network in the middle of a pandemic. Today, she is at the top 1% of agent attractors at eXp Realty. Yes, out of over 89,000 agents. She's a certified mentor, a speaker, and a coach who equips agents to thrive with strategy, connection, and unstoppable belief. So if you have you been looking to grow a network that creates not just deals, but long-term wealth and impact, you're in the right place. Help me welcome my friend, DeAnn Dillard. Take it away.
thank you. Thank you so much. That was like the nicest intro I've ever had. That's because I appreciate you. That's because you're my amazing dear friend. So yeah, I love what you asked straight on about if you have a referral network that's referring to you, because I talk to agents every day, and I guarantee you 95% of us don't have a trusted network of service partners. And we are already, you guys, giving business to all of these people, but they're not necessarily giving us business back. So I'm going to share that with you today. So I'm going to share my screen here. Don't laugh at all my hundreds of windows I have open. Let me see. And I'm a little technology challenged. So can you all see all of my screen here? No, let's go back. All right, how are we doing?
Looks amazing.
All right, so this is about what I call building your wealth team. So what is a wealth team? A wealth team is a business-to-business network that grows with you. So this is a team of your already trusted service professionals, asset professionals that you're already giving business to, and you're going to learn how to create a team that gives business back to you. So about me, like Rebecca said, I've been a full-time real estate agent since 2009. I built my business as a single mom in a town where I had no sphere, in a brand new city. But like she said, I sold 12 homes my first year. I became Rookie of the Year. And then I built myself to the #1 agent in my company and then in the community. And then 6 years ago, almost, I left 28 active listings. I left that beautiful business behind, and I moved to San Diego, and I started all over again in a town where, again, I knew nobody. And then a few weeks later, COVID actually hit. And so I thought I was going to move and just build a business like I knew how to build. And I couldn't really meet people. I couldn't have open houses. I couldn't door knock. I couldn't do any of those things. So I started to think outside the box, and I did a few different things. I built an agent to agent referral network. I built a, this wealth team network, and I built a Facebook community group that now has over 20,000 community members, and I'm the only real estate agent. So, just thinking out of the box and trying to do things differently is pretty much how I built my business over the last few years. So what is a wealth team? A wealth team is a network of trusted professionals you're already giving business to, who become together as a team and start to refer each other. So it's built to serve your clients, build referrals, and grow together. It's an exclusive group, it's collaborative, and it's intentional. So this is a group of your trusted service professionals that you're already using, that you already give a ton of business to, that you need to start to think differently as a team that's going to give business to each other. So why is this important? Well, I always say you don't need more leads, you need better relationships. So there is a place for paid leads. That's a pillar of your business. But if you build relationships, which you already have, this is a way to get more hot leads from trusted partners that convert faster with less resistance. So these are clients that come to you, they're pre-sold because someone they already trust recommended you. So this isn't like getting 100 online leads that you're calling for hours every day and you're converting 1 out of 100. This is people who have a trusted partner who already believes in them, who's going to turn over a hot client to you. When you build real bonds with your partners, your service partners, you're not just getting a deal, you're earning a pipeline of deals for life. And what would it be like if you get an extra deal a month? I mean, for most real estate agents that I know and I talk to, one extra deal a month would change their life. But when you grow a group of 20, 30 professionals that are continually sending each other referrals, it's going to be more than one. It's going to be more than one deal. So this is how you stop chasing business and start attracting it. So building your team. So who belongs on your team? These are your service professionals. These are the trusted vendors you can confidently refer to clients before, during, and after the transaction. So these are people that you guys already have relationships with: a general contractor, a handyman, electrician, plumber, roofer, HVAC, painter, flooring, home organizer, window cleaner, pool cleaner, landscaper, moving company, house cleaner, pest control. And I bet you guys don't even realize that. So I've looked at statistics of all of these professionals, and when a painter is in a home, before you have referred this painter, they're in a homeowner's, they're giving an estimate that 30% of the time that homeowner is getting ready to sell their home. They're just getting estimates, they're learning what they got to do to prepare their home. So if, 3 out of 10 times that they're in someone's home, and these guys are giving estimates all day long, they're in front of your clients. And all they have to do is be trained to say, hey, what caused you to get an estimate for painting today? And 3 out of 10 times, that's going to be worth thinking about selling. Maybe it's now, maybe it's a year from now. But now you're going to start to train your partners to ask that question. Well, do you have a trusted real estate partner that you would consider a 10? And if not, would you be open to letting me connect you on a 3-way text? So there's a whole system around how to all of these people, how to get them to ask those questions to their clients. So these are others that real estate agents don't usually think of as somebody to be on their wealth team, but these are your asset-based professionals. So these pros are in deep conversation with your ideal clients, often before real estate becomes a topic. So your lender is going to be your number one partner. We all have a dozen lenders who want to be our partner, but you're going to learn how to find a reciprocal lender who wants to build this team with you. So then there's a CPA, estate planning attorney, divorce attorney, family law attorney, business manager, financial advisor, insurance agent, probate specialist, wealth manager, bookkeeper, banker, trust administrator, 1031, and a commercial lender. But you need to start thinking that somebody like a CPA, they're in front of homeowners every single day. But that CPA and the ones I've talked to, they usually find out that their client is that has bought or sold real estate after the fact. So when you bring somebody like a CPA on your team, you're going to help coach them to ask their clients that question before they buy or sell. So they're going to become a even more a valued agent to their client, because the CPA should be asking the question, hey, do you plan on buying or selling any real estate this year? And now they can advise their clients ahead of time. So I have a great CPA on my team, and she's told me that these strategies that we're sharing are helping her be a better CPA to her clients. But now, if they're planning on selling their home, she's going to ask the question, do you have a real estate agent that you consider a 10? And believe me, they are going to trust what their CPA is telling them. So that CPA is going to refer you and get you in a 3-way text. So these are the other asset professionals that you should start thinking of. And your lender can help you bring to the group that are going to help you get a ton more referrals, because they're in front of your clients every single day. So when you're starting to build your group, set some clear expectations. This is an exclusive group, right? You're going to get one person per profession. This is an exclusive seat at your table. You're going to meet with these professionals, this group, monthly or quarterly. My group, we meet every week on a Zoom. And not everybody can make that Zoom every week, but we get together for sure at least once a month. But on our weekly Zoom, we're doing this. We're strategizing on how to get each other business. So this is going to become a supportive group. Then we're committed to supporting each other. So with your vendor partners, it must be mutual. I guarantee you that all of you on here every real estate professional is giving a ton of referrals to their partners, but are those partners giving you referrals back? And if they're not, they shouldn't be your partners. You really need to rethink it. If your lender, who we're all giving our lenders tons of business, is not somehow reciprocating that to you, you need to find a new lender. And if your painter and your flooring guy and your window washer, if they're not giving you business, which a lot of them aren't, because a lot of them have been in business 30 years, right? So they're not worried about getting new business, but you need to find somebody who is looking at growing their business and bringing them onto their team. So I always think about it this way. You're the real estate agent and you are bringing a buffet to the table, and everybody's coming with a fork or knife, right? Everybody wants to eat at your buffet. Well, this needs to be a potluck, right? Everybody needs to bring a dish to the table. Because you're serving all of these people. The real estate agent has all the deals for all of the vendors. So being a vendor on your wealth team is a privilege. This is not a passive benefit. This is not you anymore just giving away a bunch of referrals. They need to be a partner on your team. So it's time to start having some real conversations and start thinking about all of those people that you're giving business to and asking them, hey, are you open to being an exclusive partner with me? Do you have all of these people work with real estate agents every day, but do they have a partner that they are giving business to back and forth? And if not, would you be willing to refer me as your go-to agent? So like I said, start with your lender, escrow, inspectors, all of those people that you're already doing business with, and see if they're open to having a reciprocal relationship with you. So how to invite someone. This is an easy script for you guys to use. Hey, I'm building a small group of trusted professionals to cross-refer and support each other's businesses. And I don't know if this is a fit for you, but I think it may be. So if you guys ever, there's a book called Exactly What to Say. It tells you exactly these phrases that catch people's interest. If you say, I don't know that this is a good fit for you, it definitely creates FOMO. And they're like, well, why wouldn't this be a good fit for me? So that's something that you can always say, I don't know if this group's a good fit for you, but maybe. And it's going to pique their interest, right? What is it that you're doing that I might not be a good fit for? And think of it this way, you're not pitching them. You're not saying, hey, give me some referrals, you're inviting them to something valuable and reciprocal. So treat this as a very valuable seat at your table. This is an exclusive membership that they're getting invited to. And then the collaboration strategy. So this is going to be a very reciprocal group that you're collaborating together. And you're going to start shifting from transactional, like I said earlier, to relationships, to a relational business. A transactional business is exhausting. If you are constantly chasing the next lead, you're always wondering, where's my next deal coming from? Which may be part of your business, and that part of real estate does work. But at the same time, if you're going to be in this business for any length of time at all, this is something you definitely need to have as a pillar of your business. So your wealth team becomes your secret weapon. If you're going to be in business for another 5 years, think of you're going to spend that 5 years building a very reciprocal group that's going to continually feed you no matter what happens in the market. And why this works. So when you build a true wealth team, you're not marketing alone anymore. You're all marketing for each other. So like I said, we have a mastermind every week. Everybody loves it. We have a group text that we're all in, and everybody raves about the mastermind because we're all brainstorming together how we're going to market together as a team and bring more value to our clients. So you all serve a shared client base. Everybody is in homeowners homes and talking to homeowners every day. And these aren't just one-off referrals. You're building recurring relationships that grow over time. So at our meetings, I am coaching everybody in the group how to share who their ideal client is. Who can my reticular activator be looking for these guys every week? So it's not just, hey, I'm a flooring guy and I do floors. It's like, hey, I'm looking for somebody who, is tired of carpet. And when these funny little reticular activators, and you go, hey, I have a guy for you. I have a guy for you. So you're training each other how to look for more referrals for each other. And when you train your mind to think like a connector, you become invaluable to everybody in their group. They're going to beg to be at a seat at your table because you are the connector for everybody in the group. And protect the vibe. So when you're thinking about growing a group, think about what the feel of that group is, right? This is going to be your tribe. It's going to be your vibe. Choose people who are collaborative, who aren't competitive, who are thinking of others, not just thinking of their next deal. And this phrase down here, my flooring guy, Travis, he actually was introduced to me by my lender, and we sat down, we had a coffee, and he's like, I really love this idea. I just want to do business with people I want to sit down and have a beer with. So that became like our motto. We want to do business with people we want to sit down and have a beer with. So we do a lot of fun things. We do happy hours. We've done a Christmas party, and we just want to hang out with people that we want to hang out with. So make sure that you have a certain vibe and that you're protecting that, and you're looking for people who fit that vibe. Because if you get someone in there who doesn't, it's going to spoil the energy of the group. So how to activate your network. So host your first wealth team meetup. Super easy, guys. Me and my lender, Andrew, we said, hey, we're having a happy hour and we're going to invite some people that we think would be people that we want to hang out with, have a beer with, and vibe with. You can do a casual coffee. We love happy hour. And then when we had our happy hour, it was really fun because we went around the room. Our first one, everybody got to introduce themselves and say, what they do, but also who they serve. What's the ideal client that I can look for you? And we also do say a fun fact about yourself that doesn't have anything to do with business. So that's fun. People love to talk about themselves, and it really creates a great camaraderie. This is me and Andrew. This is literally our first little invite when we started our group way back when, and it was just like, hey, come have a happy hour with us. And I have tons of lenders like y'all do. And I chose Andrew because he was a great networker. He was a great connector. He was somebody who was always at the at the caravan, always at the meetup groups. He has happy hours for other real estate agents. He's connecting with dozens and dozens of real estate agents, but I'm the only one who reached out to him and said, "Hey, do you want to create an exclusive network with each other?" And he was like, "I love this idea. Let's do it." Even though you would think that he had dozens of other real estate agents to partner with, right? But nobody had said, "Hey, let's create something together." And so he is a super asset to my group. So stay consistent. Make sure that you're doing something every month with your group, because they will fade away and not they will forget about you. So like I said, we do our weekly meetings, but we also do a monthly meetup, and we have a group text that I put everybody in. It's called the San Diego Wealth Team, and everybody chats in there and shares, "Hey, I sent a referral to Travis. I sent a referral to Andrew. DeAnn got a listing." If DeAnn gets a listing, everybody's happy, because everybody's going to get some type of business from my client. So we share all of that in our group text. It's super fun. So this is also super fun, you guys. Market your team like a pro. So we've done so many cool things. We have a branded landing page. You can um, give this to your clients, is where you have a landing page that has everybody's info on it. We have a little QR code and a sticker that if a vendor partner is in somebody's home, they're going to stick this little QR sticker on where their garage door opener is in their garage, and it says home service professionals for life or something like that. And so whenever they need a service, they can scan that QR code, and it's going to take them to our landing page, and it's going to have 30 professionals that they can use, and they trust you. They already trust you, because whoever put that sticker there is already somebody that they're working with. So it's really fun that we come up with all of these cool ideas of how we can help each other. My financial planner, who's amazing, she has a PDF, a little printout that she gives to every one of her clients that says, "Whatever you guys need, I have it." So it makes her a more valued professional for her clients, right? So you're helping these professionals be of more value to their clients. And now she has something to solve every single problem of one of her clients. And as a listing agent, also, I have a branded brochure that has all my partners in it. And so when I come to the listing appointment, I'm coming with something that nobody else, I guarantee you, 99% do not have already: a shared list of partners, a shared list of ways to solve every single problem they could have, right? From a therapist to to a painter. You can put everything in there, and it helps your listing presentation. I send out an email newsletter. So I have a Facebook group that I started during COVID, and it's grown to 20,000 members. It's nuts, because I am the only real estate agent in this group, in this group of 20,000 members, and we can chat about that another time and ways to monetize that. But I am in charge of, I have Small Business Saturday, and I promote the small businesses that I support to these 20,000 members. I send out an email newsletter that highlights one of my vendors every week. So this is just super, super local community marketing. And so I guarantee you all of your service professionals are going to want to collaborate with you, and they're getting their name out to hundreds of people. And this is my group literally last week, so I had to throw this in here because this was like last Thursday. This is Andrew and me, and these are some of our great partners here, but we have a lot of fun, and it's a very diverse group. I mean, this is my electrician, financial planner, solar, insurance, everybody here, and we have a really, really fun time, and we strategize together, and we all are business owners, so we love talking about different ideas of how we can support each other. So take action and grow. Here's you guys, we take a picture of this, a quick launch. This is what you can do to start this right away. Where to find more partners. So there's a list of 30 people that you should have on your team. And if you don't, start hanging out where these people hang out. So I literally found my financial planner because I Googled financial planner group and I went to a Women in Wine financial planner meetup, believe it or not, as a real estate agent. I just showed up there. I think I paid a $30 fee to go there. And I met a great group of people who were trying to grow their business. And then I connected with one gal, and now she's a really, really supportive person in our group. So go to, chamber events, go to your Facebook groups, find people who are trying to grow their business and start connecting. And then make that list of those 30 potential partners and reach out to 10 this week. So what I tell my agents is if this is going to be a pillar of your business, time block it like anything else. Put in, an hour a day or 3 hours on a Monday or whatever you want to do that you're going to reach out to these people. You're going to reach out to 10 people a week until you build your group of 30 professionals. It has to be a pillar of your business like anything else. And then schedule some one-on-ones. So I like to go meet people in person. I like to have a coffee with them. If I can't, I do a Zoom, but I want to know what these people are like. Are they trying to grow their business? Are they relational? Are they networking? Are they willing to be exclusive partner and not to refer only me as a real estate agent and the people in the group? So, and then plan your meetup. Just it's super easy. Hey, I'm gonna have a happy hour with some friends, some business professionals who would like to join, and ask people to bring other potential partners. I have people every week saying, hey, do you think this person might be a good fit for our group? And then we'll invite them to the event and I'll have a coffee or a Zoom with them. So I've got tons of stories from agents who I've shared this with who thought, I have already been giving all these people referrals and I never thought about I need an exclusive team. Like you are the person with all of the clients. You have all of these people's clients. They should be giving you clients. And so if you're going to be a real estate agent, it's just something that you should have as a pillar of your business. And my partners, like I think my contractor has got like a half $500,000 worth of business from my group. And my electrician's gotten over $100,000 worth of business. My solar gal, she's gotten so many deals from the group. So it's super valuable. This is us at Christmas. We love our group. We did a book exchange. So I was like, bring a business book. We'll do a book, like a white elephant book exchange, super fun. I've got the Snoop Dogg cookbook. It was not a business book, but I was like, I want that book. It's super fun. We've got a great group here. So this is me. This is my QR code to my Instagram. I share a lot about how to build your wealth team on my page, and you guys can, if you have any questions, you want to chat, you can reach out to me there. I answer all my DMs, and yeah, and that's it. You guys should definitely be getting business from your vendor partners that you're already partnering with.
DeAnn, this was golden. Thank you so
Yay.
much for sharing this with us. And I know that I've seen some questions in the chat, so we're going to get into our
Cool.
Q&A and allow people to just, you know what, if you can raise your virtual hand and we'll bring you in here and let you ask your questions. But I remember hearing about something like this probably around 10 years ago. And the version of me then was like, I'm not going to do that. Why? I was too scared to
Right?
put
You're
together
too scared.
like a network. Fast forward, I'm like, why am I not doing this yet?
Right.
This is amazing. It's brilliant. And yes, the partners that we work with, we're already giving them so much
Great.
business that they should give
Yes.
us business back. And many
And
of
if they're
them,
not, they shouldn't be your partners. Find a new one.
yeah, yeah.
Find a new
And
one.
and they're already in either Chamber of Commerce and BNI groups.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing over there. So why not
Yep.
create your own version of it where you have your own wealth group? I love the name of it even. And
Yeah,
and get your
fun.
partners together and start supporting each other. And you're supporting small businesses when you do this.
Yes.
You're supporting local small businesses of other partners in your industry. So let me take a look at the chat. I know I saw Eli had a question here about conversion. Let me see here, going back to it. Eli says, I've never met one of these providers who are open to an exclusive based referral relationship. How do you convert that?
I have. So, I basically come at them with like, hey, do you have an exclusive real estate agent that you refer to? And if they do, fine, move on to the next person. But if you are finding someone who wants to grow their business, I guarantee you they are going to say, okay, I will be your exclusive partner. Because if not, who are they giving their business to? They're giving it to somebody, right? And if they're not asking the right questions. So you want somebody who is coachable also. And I coach all of my my team that they should be asking the question, what caused you to blah blah blah, to get your windows cleaned, to get your floors done, to get a painter, to if it's a CPA, like, are you planning on buying or selling any property this year? So I just move on to the next person, but I treat it as like anything else in my business. Like if you're cold calling, right? Like I'm talking to people. I'm intentionally talking to 2, 3 people in one specific service every day to find who is looking to do that, right? So you just need to find people who are looking to grow is what I think.
Yeah, you'll always find someone. And I see another question here from Misty. We have always been told to share at least 3 of any vendor in our field. Example, lenders, inspectors. With having only one that you are referring, are there any concerns?
I don't have any concerns because I have partners that I already trust, right? I already know I can trust them. And I mean, sometimes brokers will say, hey, you need to give 3 inspectors, right? Because you don't want to be liable for that. But you can have a couple others that you would refer, but you can say I've worked with Travis many times and I really trust him. That's what I would do. But I haven't had any issues, right? Your clients trust you already, so they're gonna trust who you refer to them.
I
Yeah.
agree. And one of the things that I'll say is like, this is my preferred partners because we have a relationship. We've worked several deals together and I know
Yeah.
that they are trustworthy. They do a great job and their communication skills are great. And that's something
Yes.
that's hard to come by these days.
That's huge. That's like
But
number one,
however,
right? Mm.
I also remind them that they are free to hire anyone they want. You don't
That's
have to
good.
pick. You can pick
Right.
whoever you want. This is just the person I use, so you're welcome to use them. So this way they understand they're not tied to using my
Yes.
particular vendor, but they can choose anyone they like, but I use this person because, right?
Right. Yeah, yeah, I totally agree with that.
Awesome, awesome. Anybody else have anything else you want to ask her? Ask away. We got her now. She's here.
Just hanging out with you guys.
I know. It's such a rainy day
Does
over here.
anybody already do this? Does anybody already have, a group that they're exclusive with?
Well, I don't know if Eli is still here, but he's got a group that he's been working with. I'd love for him to chime in on that. We might have had to jump off already. Yeah, I don't see him on the call anymore. Anyone else have like a Facebook?
I see something in the chat. How long did it take you to grow this group? So not long. Yeah, not long. I've been growing it, but literally what I did was I found my lender partner. That's the number one person. And that's tough too, because lenders, they talk to how many agents, right? So many agents. But my guy, when I thought of this, he's the very first person I reached out to because he was already a networker. I would go to his happy hours. He'd had a happy hour like once a quarter. He would invite real estate agents. He was at the caravans and all the networking things. And I'm like, Andrew is a really good networker. I'm gonna see if he wants to be my partner. And you think that they wouldn't, but he was like, I love this so much. Yes, I want to build this with you. And he has brought in so many other partners, people who are looking to grow a group. So right away, we had like 4 or 5 people who were like, yeah, let's do this. And then they start bringing people, right? So I mean, give yourself maybe 6 months, but it really doesn't take that long. If you just have to be intentional and think about it. You've been doing this, if you're in this business, you've been giving people business already forever. But now it's just a different question of, hey, do you want to be my partner? And if not, I'm going to find somebody else who's going to be my partner.
Yeah, I love this. And I think like being that go-to person, having your vendor list, and we hear it all the time, get your vendor list ready, right? Of
Yep.
all the different questions that the home has something to do with, because
Yes.
this way you're the sticky person, the person they come back to. If you're that person who's connecting with other vendors and other
Yes.
businesses,
Hmm.
but also it's how you serve your client past the closing date, right? So you stay in touch. Hey, how's
Absolutely.
it going in the house, right? How's the house coming along? Did you get that paint job done? Are you
Yes.
needing somebody to do the pavers on the driveway? Or, if you're that person who always has that suggestion, you are that person that's the authority, and that person they're
Yes.
always going to, they call you. When that AC breaks down, they're calling you.
Yeah. And you're top
Control
of mind. You're top of
or yeah,
mind.
top
Yeah.
of mind. And you're that person, that go-to person. That's what we want,
Yes.
is to be go-to person, top of mind. And so I think this is a beautiful way to really solidify that relationship with those vendors. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Any
absolutely. My financial planner, she's so great. She's a woman, younger, building her business, and she's like, my clients come to me for everything. They come to me for who can I get my nails done by, right? Who do you have for like the little, like who do you have for a dog sitter? But she's the person now that they always go to, that they always think about whenever they need anything, anything at all, right? And if you're that person, then you're going to continually be top of mind to your clients.
Absolutely. All right. Well, if no one else has any questions, is there any final words, DeAnn, that you want to share with our group?
Do it. Do
Get
it.
started.
Do it. Because if you're going to be in business at all for any length of time for another year, you just, there's no reason that you shouldn't have an exclusive group. And remember that you're the one who brings everything to the table for these people. So they should want to have an exclusive partnership with you. So just do it and put another deal a month in your bottom line.
I love it. I think this is the perfect way to expand your business, to be able to get
Mhm.
new clients through these new relationships. And so thank you for sharing this with us today. A
Thanks
couple
for
announcements.
having me.
Yeah. A couple announcements that I want to share. We've got buildatc.com. I'm going to pop that in the chat here. If you are not registered, please
When
get
is
registered.
that? That's coming up, right?
Yes, that's going to be August 3rd through the 7th. And we're
Mm,
doing it on a cruise again. We did it last year. It was phenomenal. And oh, I didn't do the right. Let me see. Let's try that again. I can't,
buildatc.com.
yeah, type and talk at the same time. Give me 1 second. See. Okay, there we go. Make it clickable. But you can get registered there. It's going to be on a cruise on the MSC Seascape, which is a beautiful ship. Last year was amazing. We had all the best speakers, and all the attendees loved their experience. And this year it's going to be amazing. So we're expecting great weather. And it's going to be just a great time. Families are invited to come. So it's not just you by yourself, really awkward on a cruise. Yeah, we want you to bring your family members, any colleagues that you're with. This is open. This is brand agnostic. So anyone from any brokerage can come. And it's going to be a really great time. We have Nick Krem is one of our confirmed speakers. And so he's going to be sharing all the latest and greatest with AI. So if you have not been using AI in your business, or you want to level up the way you've been using AI, there's so many different ways to implement it in your business. And we'll be releasing the next speakers in the coming days. But we're super excited about this event. So please get registered. When you register, there's no money paid up front. You're going to get some information back on the rates. So just go ahead and get registered, get all the information that you need for you and your family, and plan to have a great time. So I think that's all I have for announcements today. And so thank you for joining us here at the Gap Mastermind, and we will see you again next Monday, same time. And this meeting will be uploaded into our Global Alliance YouTube page. So if you want to listen to it again or you want to share this out, I know that I'm going to be watching it again. I took tons of notes, but honestly, this was golden. So DeAnn, thank you again for joining us today. We
Thank you for
appreciate
having me. It was super fun.
it. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.